The opening video more than likely brought back some fond memories for many of our loyal viewers, and in case you are a loyal reader, the video opens with someone flipping through a collection of albums, sometimes referred to as LPs, for those millennials out there. These were also called records long before cassettes and discs were introduced. Some of you may still be confused at the term cassettes, and if I really wanted to mess you up, I would also mention 8 tracks. Regardless of the medium, whether albums, CDs, songs on your phone, the bottom line is you have a choice as to what to listen to. That's the focus of this edition of Practical Assertion. Just as there are numerous ways to listen to music, there are numerous sources that we have to listen to as well. With our music, we can choose to listen to jazz, funk, R&B, blues, country, classical. The list goes on and on. Oh, and how could we forget spiritual, right? Indeed, there are many genres available, and all one need do is pick one and hit play. If we choose an artist and the song that starts is too slow or too sad, we simply hit next. Or in the case of the album, get up and move the needle to the next song. How did we ever survive the good old days, huh? Again, the thought being, you are in control. As long as you are in your house, car, or your tunes on your phone, you decide what to listen to. So what's the takeaway intended for this edition, you ask? Think about another medium of listening to music, and that is the radio. If you choose to tune in to your favorite radio station, you have to listen to the song choices that the DJ serves up. But then you also have to put up with the often commercial interruptions, which are so annoying. As we make application, in our lives there are numerous sources to listen to as well. Some of these sources actually play some good stuff worth listening to. Some, on the other hand, are as annoying as those commercials on the radio. Like those advertisements, they are more than likely trying to sell you something, convince you of something, or promote some cause or candidate. By the way, aren't you glad the elections are over? Well, you know what I mean. In each of the aforementioned cases, these sources have one thing in common, and that is to control what you hear. Some of your friends may offer unsolicited advice. That's like the commercials on the radio. Some family members will attempt to convince you that they know better about your situation than you do. Your friends may play tunes that are too sad or too slow for your current mood. Your love interest may try to sell you some lame line in order to get you to buy into whatever it is they want. Again, all in an effort to control you. I was talking with a woman this morning, and she was lamenting the fact that some of her church members obviously know better about her health than she does. And while many of them mean well, they still need to understand that she is intelligent enough to make sound decisions for herself, because after all, she is a seasoned adult. She would probably recite the line from Richard Pryor who says, "You don't get to be old being no fool." I know, we all know some old fools now, don't we? That, by the way, is a great subject for an upcoming edition of Practical Assertion. But back to the topic. There are times when someone will try to make you listen at a song that is too fast. Maybe you're not in the mood for that much noise, and yet they continue to bombard you with that fast-paced, noisy noise. In the event that you have not yet figured out the takeaway, what I'm attempting to communicate is that just like you have a choice what song to listen to, what album to choose, what genre you're in the mood for, you have the same right to choose as it relates to those other sources, that is, humans or people as well. If you are bothered by those individuals who are trying to control you, tune them out, or better yet, turn them off. Switch stations, that is, your station in life, try another artist, friend or family member, and then sit back and jam. May I suggest that you try being the DJ for a change and play what soothes you. But let me also remind you that there are times when those sometimes annoying commercials do prove beneficial. In other words, you might want to at least consider what some of them are offering before you totally discount or disregard them. Some of your family, friends, co-workers, and even strangers can see things that you are working hard, although unconsciously many times, to see. Well, as usual, I'd love to get your thoughts, so like us on Facebook, comment there or on our blog page at www.asert-usa.com/blog, which is on your screen. Share this with everyone you know, and we'll look forward to seeing you again next week for another edition of Practical Assertion. Take care. I'm going to get back to jamming.